It's Madden NFL 22, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Eagles and the reigning NFC champs, and it comes your way next.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night match. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Veteran Green Bay quarterback Aaron Rodgers ready to go for drive number 1 along with the rest of this Packer offense.
There have been very few quarterbacks in the NFL who have been as consistent throughout their career as Aaron Rodgers. He's been good for so long, and we've seen no decline in his skills. His accuracy and arm strength continue to elevate the talent around him, and his in-game mistakes, few and far between.
It fights him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Come on, Lott. We better than that.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have his hands full all night long.
You often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. How it's long distance now? Let's go to that play.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, he finds Randall Cobb with a completion.
Good job, D. Good job.
Well, this defense for the Eagles, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. On now is the Packers punter. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. They would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
The numbers for Sanders last week, 25 carries, 93 yards.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
To throw on second down, Wallace. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the draw, here's Sanders. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3 and 1. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy's made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. James Daniels, the guard, called for the penalty there.
And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Sanders again.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Eagles have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Takes it at the 7. And he returns this to the 22.
Let's go.
Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Here's Jones again on 2nd down.
Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Yeah, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Fletcher Cox make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third. Now Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Brandon Graham in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, that was their third sack of the ball game. Second in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the second spot pretty soon. On now is the Packers punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Back to throw. Wallace. Left side here to Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now Anderson is slow to get up. Staying down after that last play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They'll run on first down. Sanders. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Off the play fake. Wallace. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is third and 10. Looking to throw. Wallace. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary in there to get him, and on the 9 sacks for. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Aaron Rodgers, we focus on him for our Players Spotlight. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good.
Still 9 remaining on second down.
To throw is Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cobb. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Now Rodgers.
That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
Second and 6.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked.
Javon Hargrave. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
Over the middle, that's caught by Amari Rodgers.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. On now is the Packers punter as he's on here to punt it away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So here are the Eagles to take over. They were winners a week ago over the Bears, and they lead things here as well as they start this drive with a first and 10. Off play action. Wallace. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Wallace. And that's complete to Sanders. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a first and 20. They'll run with Sanders. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw. Wallace. And this one's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Wallace. Hard throw, incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Now a first down carry by Jones. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Rodgers going to throw.
Throw right side, going to be complete to DeGuara.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Off the option, it's Jones.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Now back to work for Miles Sanders in the Philly offense.
We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? On first down, it's Sanders. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Wallace. Smith catches left side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a game of 10. First down, Philadelphia. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw again.
He's going to drop this down to Sanders.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Kenny Clark in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Lets it go for Nelson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watkins. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, he's got a big leg, and when everything comes together, he can certainly hit from long range, but this one's going to come up just a little bit short. A very good effort, though.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you've got a chance to come back to him when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Still time for him here as we sit in the 2nd quarter.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones. Touchdown, Packers.
Aaron Jones,
his 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Packers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Jamal Agnew now to return it.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Wallace. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 1st down, Wallace. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have the show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
On first down, Sanders not finding a whole lot as he'll get forward for about 3. Second down, back to Sanders.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here comes Sanders on the toss right. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's on third down. Wallace. Sanders has it over the middle. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Again, it's Jones. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Got a man able to find Rodgers.
And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Second down, another shot for Jones.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. A give to Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Jones. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Uses the stiff arm. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
59 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
On 1st down, Rodgers.
He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, just like last play. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And this is incomplete.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
Throw left side, taken in by Rodgers.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. On play action, now Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers! A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And the result, a Green Bay score.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wallace. It's caught by Sanders. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Back now at Lambeau. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Off the play fake. Wallace. The Sanders has got it complete. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. From the gun. Wallace. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And Johnson dinged up a bit. Still down. Hopefully nothing serious. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Here's Sanders. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
What did they call that on?
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gainwell diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. After some early struggles running the ball, they've really picked it up. Early it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now all of a sudden the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence, because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the running game early, especially for an entire half, it really makes you retreat a little bit, but not this group. They always have the confidence that they just get their assignments down, they get in sync with their runners, and off they went.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Wallace. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, Wallace. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he's brought down. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11. Looking to throw. Wallace. He's got Smith here. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Wallace. And that is incomplete. On the very outer edge of field goal range. It will be 56 yards if they got nothing here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Wallace. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the fourth quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
A nice run there by Jones on first down as he'll wind up getting about 5. So 2nd and 5 coming up. Here's Jones again on 2nd down.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. And remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Wallace. And his throw is incomplete. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. From the gun. Wallace, he's going to float this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Maybe an important fourth quarter miss as this stays a 3-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a 3-point game. They get a drive, put it through the post. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
So now Rodgers in the pack. Down 17-14. A little under a minute 50 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Rodgers to throw. That'll be caught by Rodgers. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. This complete to Jones. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back to throw. Rodgers. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point safely through, and that will make this a 4-point game.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors.
To return, here's Agnew.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Well, look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll still have a 3rd and goal now despite picking up 13 yards on that pass play. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal.
Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And they take a knee. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one.